Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Mathematics Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 1. Our topic is about angles. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Content standards. The learners should have knowledge and understanding of measures of angles. Performance standards. By the end of the quarter, the learners are able to illustrate and measure different angles. Learning competency and objectives. By the end of the quarter, the learners are able to first, illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse using models. Second, measure and draw angles using a protractor. Let's have first a short review. Directions tell whether the illustration represents a point, segment, or ray. Write your answer on the blank provided. Number 1, tip of pen. The answer, point. Number 2, hands of clock. The answer, ray. Number 3, edge of ruler. The answer, segment. Number 4, sun rays. The answer, ray. Let's have a show and tell activity. Directions. Which part of each object illustrates an angle? Let's have the first one. Abanico. Blades or segments spread out, forming angles from the center. Next is windmill. Blades create angles with the central axis. Third is bed. Hinge forms an angle as the bed folds. Angles play a significant role in geometry and real-life application. The aim for today is to understand the concept of angles. Unlocking content vocabulary. First, an angle is the union of two rays with the same endpoint. There are 6 kinds of angles. First is acute angle. Second is right angle. Third is obtuse angle. Fourth is straight angle. Fifth is reflex angle. And sixth is the complete angle. The next word we have vertex. This common endpoint is called the vertex. Vertex of the angle. The third word is rays. The sides of an angle are rays. We have the first ray and the second ray. Next, we have protractor. A protractor is a tool we use to measure angles in degrees. Let's have our topic. The sample figure is an angle. The angle is the union of two rays with the same point. This common endpoint is called the vertex of the angle. The vertex of the angle is point E. Its sides are sides EN and sides EL. An angle can be named using only the vertex of 3 points on the angle, with the vertex in the middle and the other 2 points on each side. The angle of the figure can be named as angle E, or angle NEL, or angle LEN. And this symbol is read as angle. An angle can also be named by the symbol in the interior of the angle. By the intersection of the sides, this angle can be named as angle B, angle ABC, or angle CBA, or angle 1. If several angles have the same vertex, we must name each angle using 3 points rather than using the vertex only. In the figure, each of the 3 angles has vertex M. Angle LMP, or angle PMN, or angle LMN. The angles must not be named using only the vertex to avoid confusion. A protractor is a device or tool used to measure angles. Degree is a unit of angle measure. Let's have the worked example. Example number 1. Name the angle in 4 ways. The angle can be named as follows: angle A, angle PAL, angle LAP, or angle 1. Example number 2. Name 3 angles in the figure. The angles in the figure are angle ADB, or angle BDA, angle BDC, or angle CDB, angle ADC, or angle CDA. Let's have a lesson activity. Here is the learning activity sheet. Lesson title or topic: angles. Activity number 1, angles. Objectives: by the end of the lesson, the students are able to illustrate different angles, write acute and obtuse using models. Materials needed, pen and ruler. Instructions, answer the following problems. Number 1, name the vertex and side of the angle. Number 2, name the angle in 4 ways. Number 3, draw an angle whose sides are AM and AT. Don't forget, vertex is the point where two rays or line segments meet to form an angle. Sides, the rays or line segments that form the angle. Types of angles: acute, less than 90 degrees, right, 90 degrees, obtuse, more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees, and straight, 180 degrees. Measurement: angles are measured in degrees using a protractor. And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.
Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Mathematics Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 1. Understanding right angles and acute angles. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. For our content standards, the learners should have knowledge and understanding of measures of angles. Performance standards. By the end of the quarter, the learners are able to illustrate and measure different angles. Learning competency and objectives. By the end of the quarter, the learners are able to: first, illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse using models. Second, measure and draw angles using a protractor. Let's have a short review. Number 1. What geometric figure is the vertex of an angle? The answer: the vertex of an angle is a point. Number 2. What geometric figure is each side of an angle? The answer: each side of an angle is a ray. Number 3. How many sides does an angle have? The answer: an angle has 2 sides. Number 4. How do you name an angle? The answer: an angle can be named using only the vertex of 3 points on the angle, with the vertex in the middle and the other 2 points on each side. An angle can also be named by the symbol in the interior of the angle. Number 5, draw an angle whose sides are BC and BA. And here is the answer. Let's have an activity. Directions: introduce the concept of right and acute angles and their importance in geometry. Observe the highlighted corners of edges of the following. Set A, number 1, corner of walls. Number 2, edges of book covers. Number 3, windows. For set B, number 1, slice of pizza. Number 2, side of cloth hanger. Number 3, road sign. By looking at the picture of set A and set B, here's what we can get. In set A, you'll see an L shape being formed. While in set B, the angles will appear smaller compared to those in set A. Today, we will discuss angles that form an L shape. These angles are called right angles. We will also learn about angles that are smaller than a right angle. These are called acute angles. Unlocking content vocabulary. Right angle. An angle that forms an L shape and measures 90 degrees. Acute angle. An angle that is smaller than a right angle and measures between 0 and 90 degrees. An angle that forms an L shape is called right angle. Right angles measure 90 degrees. The small square at the intersection of the two sides of the angles implies that the angles is right. Have you ever noticed the long and short hands of a clock pointing at different numbers and forming an angle? Well, those hands create angles to show us the time. So what time is shown on the clock? Correct, it is 2 o'clock. The hands of the clock at 2 o'clock form an acute angle. An acute angle is smaller than right angle. It measures between 0 and 90 degrees. So this time, let's have this. Ask pupils to form their bodies into a right angle by bending their arms at the elbow to create an L shape. and then ask them to form their arms into an acute angle. Provide materials like straws, cardboard, or craft sticks. Have learners work in pairs or small groups to create their right and acute angles by joining two pieces together. Provide practice problems where learners identify and draw right and acute angles. Let's have our lesson activity. Learning activity sheet. The lesson title or topic is about angles. And for the activity, the title is Right and Acute Angles. The objectives: by the end of the lesson, the students are able to illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse using models. Materials needed: pen and ruler. For the instructions, examine each angle. Circle the right angles and box the acute angles. Take a look at the picture and answer it on your notebook. Next activity, using a ruler, draw an object with number 1, right angle, number 2, acute angle. For learners' takeaways, remember right angle. A right angle measures exactly 90 degrees. It looks like the corner of a square or rectangle. It is often marked with a small square in the corner to show that it's 90 degrees. While acute angle, an acute angle measures less than 90 degrees. It looks sharp and is smaller than a right angle. Examples include angles in triangles where all angles are less than 90 degrees.
And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.
Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you!
Matatag Curriculum, Mathematics Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 1. Our topic for today is about obtuse angles. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Content standards. The learners should have knowledge and understanding of measures of angles. Performance standards. By the end of the quarter, the learners are able to illustrate and measure different angles. For our learning competency and objectives, by the end of the quarter, the learners are able to: first, illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse, using models. Second, measure and draw angles using a protractor. Let's have first a short review. Directions: classify each angle. Number 1, the answer is acute. Number 2, The answer is acute. And number 3, the answer is right. Good job, kids! Next, we have describe the following angles. Write your answer in your notebook. Let's unlock content vocabulary. First, an angle whose measure is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. Second, protractor. Protractor is a tool for measuring angles. Third word is degree. Degree is the unit of measure for angles. This is a 360-degree protractor. Yesterday, we learned that a right angle measures 90 degrees while an acute angle is smaller than a right angle. This time, we will focus on angles that are bigger than a right angle. Is the angle formed by the hands of a clock at 2:30 smaller or bigger than a right angle? Share your answer to your classmates. An angle whose measure is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. Let's have an activity. Real word scavenger hunt. Students will identify objects or shapes around them with obtuse angles, making the learning experience interactive and engaging. Your teacher will be the one to facilitate the learning. Good luck! Let's have the worked example. Directions: classify each angle as right, acute, or obtuse. Justify your answer. Number 1. Look at the picture. The answer is acute because this is smaller than a right angle. Number 2, look at the picture carefully. The answer is obtuse because this is bigger than a right angle. Number 3, look at the picture carefully. The answer is right, because this is L-shaped. It measures 90 degrees. Good job, kids! This time, let's have a learning activity. The lesson title or topic is about angles. Activity number 3, obtuse angles. Objectives: by the end of the lesson, the students are able to illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse using models. Materials needed are pen and protractor. For the instructions: A. Box the obtuse angle. For letter B, draw an obtuse angle. Here are the examples of obtuse angles. Write your answer in your notebook. For our learners' takeaways, always remember, kids, what an obtuse angle is. An obtuse angle is bigger than a right angle, 90 degrees, but smaller than a straight line with 180 degrees. So it's like a big wide angle. Next, triangle rule. In any triangle, if one angle is obtuse, the other two angles have to be smaller than 90 degrees because all angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees.
And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.
Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Mathematics Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 1, Measuring and Constructing Angles. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. For our content standards, the learners should have knowledge and understanding of measures of angles. Performance standards. By the end of the quarter, the learners are able to illustrate and measure different angles. For our learning competency and objectives, by the end of the quarter, the learners are able to first, illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse using models. Second, measure and draw angles using a protractor. Let's have a short review before we start the lesson. Number 1. What are the kinds of angles that we discussed? The answer, right angle, acute angle, and obtuse angle. Number 2, what is the tool used to measure angles? The answer, protractor. Number 3, what is the measure of the angle below? The answer, 50 degrees. Number 4, pretend you are explaining angles and protractors to a friend who does not know about them. Use the words measure and degrees in your explanation. Here is the possible answer. To find out how big or small this corner is, we use a tool called a protractor. It looks like a half circle with numbers on it, and each number shows how many degrees the angle is. Here's what you do. Place the protractor on the angle so the middle of the protractor is at the corner. Then, see where one of the sticks lines up with the numbers. The number it points to tells you how many degrees the angle is. So, a protractor helps us measure angles in degrees, which tells us how big or small the angle is. Do you know how to construct an angle using a protractor? Today, we are going to construct angles using a protractor.
Let's unlock content vocabulary. So we use a protractor to measure and construct angles. The measure of degrees tells us how big the angle is. Do you know how to use a protractor to measure angles? Let's start. This is how to measure an angle using a protractor. Draw an angle on the screen or board. Then, place the protractor center at the vertex or corner of the angle and align the protractor's baseline with one side of the angle or the initial side. Here are the strategy for precise angle measurement. Number 1, steady protractor. Put your protractor on a flat and stable surface, like a table or a desk. This helps to keep it steady while you measure. Number 2, center match. Make sure the middle dot of the protractor, or that's the center, fits right on the corner point of the angle. This is really important for getting the right measurement. Number 3, side line up. One side of the angle should be placed right along the straight line at the bottom of the protractor. This is the starting point for measuring. Number 4, read carefully. Look where the other side of the angle crosses the protractor scale. Read the number right where it touches. Read it carefully, like reading a number in your math problems. This time, let's have a work example. Directions: measure the given angle. Place the protractor's center at the vertex or corner of the angle and align the baseline of the protractor with one side of the angle or the initial side. Start from the 0 along the initial side until the number along the other side or terminal side. Take note that there are two scales. Look at the outer scale. The measure of the angle is 150 degrees. This time, let's have a lesson activity. Learning activity sheet. Lesson title or topic is about angles. Activity number 4, measuring angles. Objectives: by the end of the lesson, the students are able to measure and draw angles using a protractor. The materials needed are pen and protractor. Directions: measure each angle using a protractor. Answer these in your math notebook. For our Day 5 lesson, it is all about constructing angles. Can you draw an angle whose measure is 30 degrees using your protractor? To draw a 30-degree angle, follow these steps. Step 1. Draw a ray or initial side in any directions. Step 2. Put the protractor on top of the ray. The center must be on top of the vertex and the baseline must be aligned with the initial side. Step 3. Look for the 0 mark on the protractor. Then mark 30 degrees along the edge. Note that there are 2 scales. Look at the inner scale. Step number 4. Use the protractor's edge to draw the angle's other side or the terminal side. You may indicate the measure of the angle. Look at the pictures and you can follow it. Here is the work example. Directions: draw angles with the following measures. Follow the 4 steps. A 120 degrees and B 62 degrees. So now, take a look at the solutions. Here's letter B. Here is the learning activity sheet. The title is Constructing Angles. Objectives: by the end of the lesson, the students are able to measure and draw angles using a protractor. The materials needed are ruler and protractor. Instructions: draw an angle whose measure is 80 degrees. Letter B. Draw the following and measure the angles. Number 1. An object with an acute angle. Number 2. An object with a right angle. Number 3. An object with an obtuse angle. Learning activity sheet number 6. Here is our formative assessment. Objectives: by the end of the lesson, the students are able to: first, to illustrate different angles, right, acute, and obtuse using model. And second, to measure and draw angles using protractor. And the materials needed are the following: ruler, protractor, and test paper. Next part is this one. Instructions: answer the following problems. Number 1, what is the vertex of the angle on the right? Number 2, name the angle shown on the right. Number 3, classify the angle shown below. And number 4, classify the angle shown in the picture below. Good luck, kids! Number 5, classify the angle shown below. Number 6, what is the measure of the angle shown on the protractor? Number 7, the measurement of a right angle is blank. Number 8, the measurement of an obtuse angle is between blank and blank. Number 9, the measurement of an acute angle is between blank and blank. Number 10, a tool used to measure angles is called blank. Number 11, tell the measure of each angle. Letter A, letter B, and letter C. Number 12, construct the following angles. A, 45 degrees, and B, 70 degrees. Good luck, kids!
And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.